is the end. Why the fuck am I trying to give this hunk of regurgitated dog shit or what have you? It doesn't deserve it at all. What? But come hell or high water, welcome to the finale of Resident Evil Zero. When last we played through, we came across a bore witness to probably my most epic rant I've ever done. We've gone through the worst puzzle in the game twice, and now we're going to finally put a stake through this heart. Yes, folks, it's time. Serves. You must survive in order to expose this nightmare. Oh, trust me. I think anyone who's read or who's seen this playthrough already knows of the nightmare I've exposed. They know damn well. Oh, cool. You're going by those rules, aren't you, game? Actually, can I just call the service elevator? Oh, of course I fucking can't. I'd say this is intentional, but let's be real here. Nothing about this game is intentional. It is an unintentional, tragic comedy, but most importantly, it is a failure of epic proportions. But we are near the end. We are near the finale. So let's finally do this. And put this miserable fucking experience to bed once and for all. Actually, I don't need to go up that ladder again. We already collected what we need to collect. Let's just go through the door. Oh. This is a safe room. I did not know this was a safe room beforehand, but hey, fuck it. It would fit in with the fact that this game has wasted our time exponentially. And you know what? I'm okay with it. At least it's the last fucking safe room we ever have to go through. And at least this is a nice little musical note to go out on. How the hell can I not? What am I carrying that is so important? Ah. Let's leave these for a second. Combine these. Grab that first aid spray, even though we're essentially full on all our inventory at this point, but it's fine. Doesn't bother me any. No siree. Anyways, let's check out this document. About battery fluid. Battery fluid. The fluid used in batteries is a diluted solution of mixed water and sulfuric acid. Both must be of a high purity. When fully charged, battery fluid should have a specific gravity of 1.28 plus or minus 0.1010 at 20 degrees centigrade. This is true, by the way. Well, at least in terms of car batteries, it's true. Battery acid purity. Take care that the dilute sulfuric acid solution is of a sufficient purity. Gee, I wonder why we're gonna learn all about battery acid. Looks like it's been a while since this one croaked. Oh, nice little visage there of his pained expression on his face. Which coincidentally enough mirrors the one that I currently have at all times when I think about this piece of shit. Fuck you, leeches. I've had enough of your bullshit. I've had it up to here with your shit, boy! Other area that those lurkers can come up with. They're not a threat. You only encounter them once in a blue moon if you're lucky. Are they done? They're done. Oh hey, look, Billy. You get more ammo for the shit that he wasted. How nice of good old Rebecca to look out after you. Oh, is this one of those annoying dual puzzles you have to do? It's the control panel for the gondola. The motherboard is missing. Hooray for fetch quests. Hooray for the joy of fetch quests. They are the greatest thing in the game. Oh, how I love these fetch quests so. Surely they are so well designed, yada yada yada. And as we walk through... Oh, look who's back! Yeah, this motherfucker is making a reappearance, because of course he wasn't dead. It's a tyrant after all. Do you really expect him to go down the first time? Giggity. Again, I do have to give props to the HD remaster for making him look especially disgusting and especially disgusting. Appropriately so, in fact. You know what? I'm gonna use the grenade launchers, Billy, because I've had it up to here with this game. Even though he still hurts like a motherfucker. Oh, he gonna charge. Oh, thank God. Whew. Well, I'm kind of surprised. I honestly did think we would have to start that fight all over again, but we didn't have to. Small miracles. They're a wonder when they work. And let's give the first aid spray to Billy. Heal his ass up. And we're good to go. There's a button. Yes, press the button. Why the fuck would you not want to press the button in a Resident Evil game? Well, sometimes you don't want to press the button. The beautiful shiny button! The jolly candy-like button! Will he hold out, folks? Can he hold out? By the way, if you don't know that Ren and Stimpy skit, you are just dead inside. Anything else around here? Nope. So, let's go back down. And I'm not going to sing Timber. Not unless it's a Rucka Rucka Ali parody. I will not sing any annoying pop song unless Rucka Rucka Ali has already done a parody of it. Because that man is comedy gold. And you may disagree with me and find his humor offensive and sophomoric. That's totally fine. I just want you to know that you are immeasurably wrong by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, look at that, more herb! Yes, take more herb! Alright. And obviously we can't pass through there until we, Okay, Billy did follow us. I seriously thought he would have gotten left behind. Although it would have been pretty funny if the character gets sliced in half by an elevator terminal because they only had 1 foot inside the fucking floor pan itself. That actually would have been pretty hilarious, I'm not gonna lie. I am a sick motherfucker, but at least I admit it. Yep. More having to, split the party. Again, maybe that's why this game is so frustrating. They always break the first rule of horror genre conventions. Don't split the motherfucking party. Don't split the party. Don't have sex. Don't get stoned. And you might live. Also be a generic female protagonist who has absolutely zero fucking personality whatsoever. That tends to help too. Just saying. Hooray for poorly rendered early 2000s CG cutscenes! I don't know if I should be walking through here. Oh! No, I shouldn't be walking through here at all. Plague crawlers require shoot gun. For you see, Ivan, if you do not have scattergun to fend off giant cockroach, you are doing poor disservice to yourself. Although I think that's the only way I can go through it is through the plague crawlers. The fucking Christ alive, Capcom. Have I ever told you that I hate you? 'Cause I hate you. A lot. Nope, 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 nope. Ha! Stairs! Your one weakness! Swear to God, it's like the modern version of the aliens from Science. They mastered space travel, but they can't fit through one door. Oh, gee. Gee, a bunch of test tubes of suspicious-looking creatures. I do wonder if they might break open at some point, leading to an encounter. Oh no, that would be so shocking if that were the case. Does it feel fair to defeat them so easily? In all likeliness, probably not. Is it fun, though? You bet your sweet motherfucking ass it is. Oh, by the way, we're gonna need to get this, blue chemical. And we get the sulfuric acid. think, if I'm not mistaken... I think this was the door that led to the waterfall that needed to be drained in order to get to it. Hey, look at that! I was right! Again, there's really no need to attack the lurkers. Again, Umbrella, brilliant job with their experimentation. Oh, hi, Mr. Zombie. You'll notice we've gotten to the end game because this is where the zombies get to appear more traditional and corpse-like. Which I will admit is probably one of the few not one of the few, the only time that the zombies actually look effectively creepy is when they have that medical cadaver-like quality to them. But even then, it is but a fleeting fate. I actually don't want to be here because I don't want a lurker to pop out from nowhere and essentially just nom Rebecca to death, so... Ah! Not just yet. We actually do need to get to the key card. It's there, but... at the very least, we'd have opened up another good old-fashioned shortcut, which leads to here.
This way.
Okay.
Hang on, let me see what I can't take out of Rebecca. Actually, give me those acid rounds. I'm gonna need them. I'm gonna need them bad. And while we're at it, just to have it full and ready at the standby so we're not caught with our pants down reloading. Again, I forget if you can manually reload in this game or not. We combine this, and we get a fluid. Wait a minute. Do I see a vaguely shiny thing? Nah, it's just the game being a cock tease as usual. Let's get the battery down from there. And I think what we have to do here, yep, have Rebecca piggyback and grab the battery. Yep. And I love the fact that the game takes now to try and emphasize the fact that these things are actually a threat, even though they're not. Like, you wait until the last part of the game, not when they're first introduced, to make this grand, bold introduction. Am I just wasting ammo at this point? I am. I should probably stop that shit right now. And again, I fucking told you, Oh, didn't I tell you? Ho, ho, ho. It's almost like I can accurately predict what's going to happen. Maybe it's because this game is so cliche and rote, save for the few original storytelling bits that make it utterly inept and incompetent to the point of ridiculousness. Whatever would give you that idea? You'd be right, though. I'm not even joking when I say that. You'd be 100% correct. Fuck this room in particular. Ah, here we go. Becca, move your fat ass over to the other side. Billy fucking Cohen demands it. Alright. Combine this and this. Get a battery. Use this. Not yet.
I'll go.
Okay.
Hopefully the height difference won't be too drastic to where Rebecca can't reach up and just grab the damn thing. Oh hey, look at that. She can easily do it just fine. It's almost like this game is being arbitrarily obtuse in its difficulty. And that's kind of the problem I have with this game. Is that in Resident Evil, the original, for as obtuse and as idiotic as the puzzles could be sometimes, at least every single puzzle had a sort of natural progression to it. The puzzles just feel like repetitive, monotonous, busy work. Not particularly fun busy work either. Just padding. Like, honestly, you could cut out half the puzzles from this game, and you probably wouldn't miss a damn thing. I'm being dead serious here. Anyways, we shall go downstairs. Yes, I know, Rebecca. I am well aware of this sad irony. But anyways... let's use this key card, which is labeled Incinerator, which can only mean the best of things. And pass through here into the final encounter of the game. Yes, we are going to need that exponentially. And before we pass on through, let us equip this. Reload the damn thing. Hmm. Alright. And let's equip Billy with the grenade launcher, because what's coming up next is gonna be a bit of a revealed, and it's gonna be stupid as shit.
Welcome, young ones. So glad you have joined the party. You are the guests of honor. After all, it's your wake.
Who are you?
Oh god.
Dr. Marcus?
No, you can't be. What's going on?
10 years ago, Spencer had me assassinated.
Oh god.
Oh, time to die, Doctor.
I will take over your research.
Oh god. The storytelling in this game is just trash. That voice though. That old man voice.
However, something wondrous happened. It took the T-virus inside of my queen years to procreate my new life.
I live. Now I will have my revenge on Umbrella, and the world will burn in an inferno of hate.
You'll pay for what you've done.
We'll
That
see which
is-
one of us is gonna die.
This is fucking stupid. And that's fucking disgusting. Yep, this is our final boss, folks. They're actually going with this. They're being serious here. Okay. That fucking cutscene, man. Oh my god. First of all, the way the 10 years ago line is delivered, that stereotypical old man voice. I just keep having expected to say, and I wouldn't have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. Oh god, it's just so stupid. And I also love the fact that they're trying to portray Dr. Marcus's betrayal as some sort of sympathetic, sad moment with the somber piano and violin music and everything. I'm sorry, game. The fact that you've spent this long trying to portray what an evil, irredeemable fuckstick the guy is kind of hurts the tone you're trying to go with. You catch my drift? I'm just saying, you can't have it both ways, game. Either he's a horrible bastard that we can't feel sorry for, or you want us to feel sorry for him. Just no. And fucking Birkin in this game. Oh my god. Oh god. Fucking Birkin. Honestly, I'm glad they added him in because he provides the best unintentionally hilarious moments this has to offer. Anyways, let's get back to the confrontation at hand. I will give credit though, the design for the Queen Leech is actually really cool. It actually does look like an effective badass monster. It's one of the few designs in this game that I think works, and works exceptionally well. And the fact that it's not just another rehash of the Tyrant boss, of a Tyrant-style boss fight, is also really nice to have. Anyways, let us get the fuck out of here. Our final puzzle of the day. And it's as simple as inserting a key into a slot. Apprentice of Unlocking. Oh, this is one of those time BS things. Alright. That's how you want to play this game? Fine, we'll play it this way. Again, don't know why they designed it like that. Can't honestly say that I get it. But let's save our progress one last time. Just so I don't have to go through all this again. This is the finale after all. I would appreciate starting from a place that I know is going to be the end. So, arrivederci, typewriters. I certainly will not miss you anytime soon. Oh, look at that! The game is being awfully generous with its supplies now. I wonder why that could be. It can't possibly be because it's the end game, is it? No, why the fuck would it? At this point, I'm kind of done being a sarcastic douchebag. So, actually, we can just use this. Leave this here. Okay. I wonder if there's any more Magnum ammo for Rebecca. I don't think there is. I think that was the last of the Magnum ammo we had. But let's just equip her with a shitload of first aid sprays and healing items, because we are going to need them for what's coming up next. And up we go, over the hill and through the woods to Grandma's house. We finally do.
What?
It's the Queen!
What, you think that thing would just stay dead? No! This is Resident Evil, of course! And look at that! The patented self-destruct system! Oh, joy, oh, joy!
Who activated the self-destruct system?
Come on, can't this thing move any faster?
I swear to God, if you were to do a drinking game based on all the cliche tropes you encounter throughout this game, your liver would explode in about the first half hour, I would say.
Shit!
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Shit. Oh god, I may have fucked myself hard.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh god.
All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
This ain't good.
Billy, can't handle sunlight. We need to open the windows.
Oh, and here comes the part that I remember hating the most.
Follow me. You work on the windows.
Got it.
I'll use my charm to distract Her Majesty.
So yeah, for this part, you're gonna have to defend Rebecca. Move the lock. Southwest, northwest, south. Yeah.
Has been activated. All
So now,
personnel
on top of having the standard requisite time limit, you gotta defend Rebecca now from the Queen.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
I hope there are more opportunities for ammo and such.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh,
All personnel
shit.
evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Oh, come on. You can't be fucking serious. You really cannot be serious right now, game. I have nothing to work with. I have no weapons to use.
The self-destruct system.
I am screwed.
Personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
This game. This game and its fucking ammo requirements. Ugh. This game and its stupid fucking goddamn ammo requirements.
Resident Evil 0.
Ugh. I am going to get through this. I promise you I will get through this. Yes, even in the throes of the final boss, the game just cannot resist fucking us all over.
system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Up.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Anyways.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Actually, since there's no grenade launcher ammo anymore, we might as well just leave the damn thing. Get back. This, all.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
All of it.
All personnel evacuate
And a first aid
immediately.
spray.
Repeat. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
Anyways. All I just gotta do is distract her. We don't have to kill her. We don't have to waste ammo. Even though we probably will. We just gotta keep her distracted. No, we don't. Get over here, bitch.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
By the way, you still got plenty of time. Rebecca's not that incompetent, and he's and honestly, as long as you keep the queen distracted,
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. Repeat.
and keep everything hunky-dory, you're gonna be fine. Nope.
The self-destruct system
Come here, bitch.
has been activated.
Follow me. Follow the guy who's annoying you like a pest. Follow the heavily muscle-bound, tattooed freak. And a good tip for this is as long as you stay near the elevator, you're gonna be fine.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Oh shit.
Repeat.
I wasn't expecting that. No, Rebecca. Again, it's a giant fucking massive leeches that's got easy to dodge telegraph attacks.
All personnel evacuate.
It's really not that hard, it's just that everything is conspiring against you at this point. Oh, look at that! Instead of a rocket launcher or a stupid laser gun,
Billy!
we got a magnum for our motherfucking final weapon to use!
on this!
I'll admit, for as ridiculously 2000s as that is, and as cheesy as it is, that was fucking awesome. And fuck you!
Hey, that must be the old mansion that Enrico was talking about. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Officially, Lieutenant Billy Cohen is dead.
Yeah, I'm just a zombie now. Thank you, Rebecca.
And we never see Billy again. No, really, his fate is completely left unknown. And Capcom has not given an official explanation as to what the fuck happened to him 17 years after this game has ended. Kind of a shame, really, because I actually kind of liked him. Oh, boy. So, that was Resident Evil 0. Holy fuck. Where do I even start with this one? I guess I'll go through the positives. I liked Billy as a character. He didn't get much development, but I did like him. The graphics, at least in the HD remaster, are impressive. I mean, I said that it's kind of a visual downgrade from the remake, but with a fresh coat of paint, they still look pretty solid, and I do like the fact that Capcom added much more detail to the enemies and environments. And you know what? I'll say this. The partner system could have worked. It could have. It had the potential to be a really interesting, unique concept. And you know what? I actually kind of enjoyed the story. It's pointless, it's stupid, it's cheesy. But it's like a B-movie. It's blissfully unaware of how idiotic it is. And you just gotta enjoy it for that. But as for everything else... Oh man. Having not played through Resident Evil 3, and not having finished Code Veronica and Resident Evil 2, as far as the older style games go, this may be the absolute worst of this style that I have seen. The gameplay is roughly the same, just with the addition of an AI partner, which completely removes all the fear and tension and dread. But that's not the biggest issue. The biggest issue with everything is just the designs they made. The ammo and health in this game is way too fucking stingy. Way too fucking stingy. And it also doesn't help that the enemies in this game, at least the new ones that they added, are annoying as hell. The Leechmen can officially go die in a fire, and I don't mean that as a pun. The Eliminators are just nuisances. The plague crawlers are not threatening, and the lurkers might as well not exist at all. This, and the bosses are kind of the same. This is really the point where Capcom really started to struggle with creating new enemies, and you can tell. But other problems I have with the gameplay. The lack of item boxes sucks. And I know people complain about the item boxes in the Resident Evil games past, but here's the thing that I kind of liked about the item boxes is that they work similar to like a teleportation system, if you will. Items from one would transfer to items from another, and you always had a consistent point of where to go to pick up items, and that was that. You didn't have to do incessant backtracking to and fro from place to place to place, trying to figure out where the fuck you dropped everything. And it just adds to the monotony. And when you add in the fact that the ammo and health is limited, and the fact that the enemies are so goddamn tough in this game, it just creates a frustrating experience. And I know it's meant to be survival horror, but there's a difference between survival horror done well and survival horror done badly. And this is it done badly. Granted, my apathy and general lack of experience of having played this game shows, but that's kind of the main thing. The villain, Dr. Marcus, fluctuates between ridiculous Bishonen emo wanker who sings to leeches, which is too stupid to take seriously, or irredeemable evil fuckstick, which they try so hard that it goes around to be seriously. So the villain sucks, and the game's story plays this completely seriously and straight, not even in a tongue-in-cheek way, which kind of ruins it too. I've heard people, so that's kind of the big thing, is that the gameplay in this is just terrible. The design of the areas isn't as effective as the Spencer Mansion. It's more annoying. The partner system, the lack of item boxes, the ammo placement, the enemies, everything about this game is just so unenjoyable and so frustrating to play through that it just... it pisses me off. Now, I know that this game has gotten a bit of a cult following in recent years. Now, some people can admit that it is a heavily flawed game, but it is still enjoyable in its own right, that it did take a new risk, and that overall it is unique. And that, on its own merits, it's actually a decent entry. In the words of every condescending southerner ever, bless your heart. If you like this game, that's fine. But why? I don't mean to be an asshole, but the fact of the matter is that this lacks the tension and the spooky, eerie feeling of the Resident Evil remake, and it's not as well designed. It lacks the tight gameplay of Resident Evil 4. It lacks the unique perspective and interesting twist that Resident Evil 7 does. Out of all the Resident Evil games that I've played on this channel so far, this is the worst one I have made. I've played through. I've suffered through this game. It is just a monotonous, frustrating, repetitive, tedious grind where the only sense of accomplishment you get from beating it is that you don't have to go through the fucking thing again. And if you like this game, if you can acknowledge its faults, if you'll say that it's not to everyone's taste... Hell, I could honestly, just on the story alone, I can enjoy it as a so bad it's good kind of game. In fact, you could almost make the case that this is a so bad it's good kind of game. And that everything is just so deliberately broken and just utterly botched that you could almost say that it's charming. But it's not. This isn't like, you know, bad games that become so bad it's good because it's so incompetently designed. This is competently designed by people. At its core, it is still a good game. But everything about it, all the design elements, all the choices made, are just designed to piss you off. And it's because of that I just can't recommend this game. Even as a hardcore Resident Evil fan, even as someone who can defend the series, I cannot recommend this game sincerely or wholeheartedly. If you want a good laugh, just watch the story cutscenes on YouTube. get some cheesy enjoyment out of it, because you know what? The story is just so utterly ridiculous and laughable that it is enjoyable in its own incompetent way. But as far as playing this fucking thing goes, avoid it at all costs. Just stick with the remake, stick with 4, stick with 7. And to think, I'm still going to play 5. I'm going to finally break and play through 6. I've got the 2 Revelations games to go through. The potential to have games worse than this. Oh, God. 666 shots. Well, you know what? Considering that this game does indeed feel like it has the number of the beast on it, that's fitting. Oh, yeah, and as far as rankings go, again, time, inventory management. You complete this game in under 5 hours, you get a submachine gun. You complete it under 3 hours, you get a rocket launcher. Same as always. And you get the Leech Hunter mode where you can play through that, collect a bunch of leeches, and each reward gives you incremental rewards to help you on the main game. If you collect all 100 leeches, you get infinite fucking ammo. Which is probably the best thing to have, but that's not saying much when the best thing to make this game more enjoyable is that you have infinite fucking ammo to work with. So, oh yeah, and they added Wesker mode into this, where you can actually play through the game with Wesker. No, I don't. I know they got DC Douglas back to voice new lines, but I don't know if they got him to re-record all of Billy's cheesy dialogue. But essentially, yeah, you get Wesker replacing Billy, and you get hot, sexy Rebecca in a skin-tight cat outfit, essentially. So, alright. Anyways, thank you all so very, very much. I know this series was a chore to get through. It was a chore to get through for me. I know that just sticking by with this. I appreciate all the idiotic garbage that was being thrown at you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much for sticking by me by this series. Because this was a tough one to get through. I went into this with high hopes, and yeah. Anyways, that's it for this stream. If you like this stream, go to my YouTube channel, same as the tag. You will find all of my 3 previous Resident Evil playthroughs, as well as all the previous live streams involving this, and I will be making a compilation for this shortly afterwards on YouTube. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for your patience. I very greatly appreciate it. I'll take some time off, get recuperated again, and then what comes up next, we'll wait and see. But expect more Resident Evil in the future. So, thank you guys, and until next time, take care. Peace out.